More options are now available for families to receive free rapid testing for COVID-19 at home.
Here to answer your questions is Dr. Vandana Madhavan, Clinical Director of Pediatric Infectious Disease at Mass General Hospital for Children. Let's take a look at the list first. You can now order 4 free tests per household from covidtests.gov. You can also get 8 tests per person per month covered by insurance. I know it's a lot, but clearly you can't test everyone every day, doctor. So good morning to you. Please share, what is your advice about how to use those limited edition tests?
Good morning. I think another thing to remember if you have children in your family is that a lot of schools are switching to a weekly testing program as well. Right, yeah. And so I think it's really important to think about who's in your family, how many tests you have, where are all the different places that they can get tested, whether it's school, maybe it's a workplace, that's also offering testing. And then thinking about the timing in terms of before and after. Testing before travel, before a gathering where different households are getting together, especially from out of state, is very important. Testing after, a possible exposure after that travel as well. So rather than thinking like, oh, I get a test a week, the equivalent, let's do it regularly, thinking about that timing as well, but also knowing that there are other options for testing and that in certain cases that home antigen test is not going to be enough, that we are going to need the more sensitive PCR test for which you need to go to a clinic or testing site.
Okay, we are getting a lot of questions too from parents taking care of children with COVID right now, unfortunately. This first one is from Gabriella. She says, my son is a second grader who tested positive at school but does not have any symptoms. How long is he actually contagious?
It's a great question, and one that's a little difficult to pin down exactly because, of course, even with the PCR test, which is more sensitive, it's not what we call a quantitative test where we can quickly measure the amount of virus. It really tells us positive or negative. Typically, we say that people are contagious a couple days before symptoms and then, while they're symptomatic. But obviously, if someone's not symptomatic, we really focus on those first 3 to 5 days after testing positive, with the caveat that we can't know for sure. But knowing that someone who's asymptomatic clearly has a lower level of virus than someone who is actively coughing and having a fever.
That makes sense. Thank you. And there's another question, this time from Alexa. She says, everyone in our family had COVID last month, except our daughter. Should we do an antibody test to see if she had it before, or is that a waste of time?
Marcia, I hope everyone is doing well. In this situation, one would assume that she had it unless she was away at school or, was really, well isolated. I would assume she'd had it. Remembering that sometimes if it's your youngest daughter, she might have had such a mild infection that wasn't picked up by a home test. And remembering that the antibody tests that are most widely available also are qualitative, meaning saying yes or no, not giving us an actual number or level of antibody to be able to say, yes, this is protective. And so I would say I wouldn't bother looking for an antibody test and sort of assuming that she'd had it, knowing that having had an infection isn't necessarily protective against future infections to begin with. So knowing that she'd had it, it really isn't going to change our management at this point.
Okay. Dr. Madhavan, thank you. Clinical Director of Pediatric Infectious Disease at Mass General Hospital for Children. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
You're welcome. Thank you.